That is recording. Cancel. I need to get that open. Okay. Okay, give me a shout out if you cannot see it, but you should be okay. So if you do not have the book yet, this is what it looks like. So this is our last part, the 3 of the in Word in the book. So we had talked about in last class. Remember, I talked about research papers, and footnotes and bibliographies and all that. So if you did not review that last time, you should review it. Okay. I talked about the multiple columns, and now it's going to be create um, mailing labels and mail merge. Okay. So, a lot, like every day we're using this at school or in the office. We're always doing a mail merge with anything that gets sent out, whether it be about a family night, honors night, anything like that. Whenever we're sending anything out to the parents, we're constantly doing a mail merge. Okay. So, and I do it a lot of times at home only because I'm very familiar about it. So birthday parties or family parties, anything like that, Christmas cards, I'm forever using a mail merge. Okay. So um, I'm gonna let this video play. Last class, it would give me like some phrasing with the book. So let me know if the video, if you cannot hear it or if it's freezing. Okay, but I'm gonna go ahead and play this. This is a good overview of this.
Word's mail merge feature joins a main document, the text that remains constant, with a data source, the names and addresses of the individuals for whom labels are being created. Click the Mailings tab. In the Start Mail Merge group, click Start Mail Merge, and then click Step-by-Step Mail Merge Wizard to display the Mail Merge pane on the right. In the Mail Merge pane, under Select Document Type, click Labels. At the bottom of the Mail Merge pane, click Next, Starting Document to display Step 2 of 6. At the top of the Mail Merge pane, under Select Starting Document, be sure Change Document Layout is selected, and then under Change Document Layout, click Label Options. In the Label Options dialog box, under Printer Information, click the tray arrow, and then if necessary, click Default Tray Automatically Select. The exact wording may vary depending on your printer, but select the default or automatic option so that you can print the labels on regular paper rather than manually inserting labels into the printer. Under Label Information, click the Label Vendors arrow and then click Avery US Letter. Under Product Number, scroll about halfway down the list and then click 5160 Address Labels. The Avery 5160 address label is a commonly used label. The pre-cut sheets contain 3 columns of 10 labels each, for a total of 30 labels per sheet. At the bottom of the Label Options dialog box, click OK. At the bottom of the Mail Merge pane, click Next, Select Recipients. At the top of the Mail Merge pane, under Select Recipients, be sure the Use an Existing List option button is selected. Under Use an Existing List, click Browse. In the Select Data Source dialog box, navigate to and click one time to select the Excel file W03B addresses, and then click Open to display the Select Table dialog box. In the Select Table dialog box, click OK. In the lower right corner of the Mail Merge Recipients dialog box, click OK. At the bottom of the Mail Merge pane, click Next, Arrange Your Labels. At the top of the Mail Merge pane, under Arrange Your Labels, click Address Block. In the Insert Address Block dialog box, under Specify Address Elements, select the Joshua Randall Jr. format. In the lower right corner of the Insert Address Block dialog box, click Match Fields. If your field names are descriptive, the mail merge program will identify them correctly, as is the case with most of the information in the Required for Address Block section. However, the Address To field is unmatched. In the source file, this column is named Unit. Click the Address To arrow, and then from the list of available fields, click Unit to match the mail merge field with the field in your data source. At the bottom of the Match Fields dialog box, click OK. At the bottom of the Insert Address Block dialog box, click OK. In the Mail Merge pane, under Replicate Labels, click Update All Labels to insert an address block in each label space for each subsequent record. At the bottom of the Mail Merge pane, click Next, Preview Your Labels. Notice that for addresses with 4 lines, the last line of the address is cut off. Press Ctrl+A to select all the label text. Click the Layout tab, and then in the Paragraph group, click in the Spacing Before box. Type 3 and press Enter to adjust the spacing in your label. Click in any label to deselect, and notice that 4-line addresses are no longer cut off. At the bottom of the Mail Merge pane, click Next to complete the merge. Step 6 of the Mail Merge displays. At this point, you can print or edit your labels. Save your labels, and then on the right, close the Mail Merge pane. If you discover that you need to make further changes to your labels, you can still make them even though the Mail Merge task pane is closed. Notice that the labels do not display in alphabetical order. Click the Mailings tab, and then in the Start Mail Merge group, click Edit Recipient List to display the list of names and addresses. In the Mail Merge Recipients dialog box, click the Last Name field heading, and notice that the names are sorted alphabetically by the recipient's last name. Click the Last Name field heading again, and then notice that the last names are sorted in descending order. Click the Last Name field one more time to return to ascending order, and then click OK. You are ready to print your labels.
Okay. Let me stop sharing right there for a minute. Okay, I know that was probably kind of boring, but I just wanted to give you a little preview about what I'm going to go over first, okay? So I want to make sure that everybody reviews this because it can be kind of crazy, okay? With the mail merge, it can get a little confusing because if you don't follow the steps step by step, it will not do it. Okay, so I'm going to go over the label part, okay, just like what she did. So again, it's mailings right here, and she only did labels this time. Labels, and it's freezing. So okay, so let's see the options. What was she? That I usually use the Avery US letter. Like she said, 5160 is usually the generic one that everybody uses. So I'm going to hit that. Okay. So there's my labels. So I'm going to start my merge. I'm going to pick labels. And I just did that. I'm going to select my recipient. So I'm going to use an existing list. Now I have a list in an Excel spreadsheet only because I have had that before. I think it's in documents. Here's my list. I think this is the list I was using. Yes. Okay. So that's the list I'm going to use. I'm going to get my address block, what they said here. I'm going to use that. I'm going to hit enter.
Miss, it's freezing. We can see anything.
All right, let me stop it there for a minute. Let me see if this, it's probably because I have 20,000 windows open. Let me get rid of some of these windows. I need that open. Where's that one? That one can go. I don't know what that is. That is. All right. This might limit some of the confusion. Sorry. I just wanted to close. Let me see if this will open up. Okay. Okay, holler out. I'm just going to start again. So I'm going to go to labels. And then I'm going to start the merge. Labels, and 5160, like I said, is usually the generic one. Okay, there's my labels. I'm going to go to select my list. Okay, and I have it in an Excel spreadsheet. That's the easiest way, and I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, and then yeah, I'm going to insert my fields. Enter, cancel. I'm just doing a quick example here. Okay. Now they had talked on here, watch the matching fields to make sure that everything, what you want in your address labels. I think I only just did like my name at this point, but I just wanted to show you. And then you're going to preview your results. There they are. And then I'm going to go there, finish and merge. And then I would print, okay, or individual. So I only had 2 records in there. So there was only Eric Henry and John Smith. That's all I had in my list. So let me go into Excel because I wanted to see if I had another list. I thought I had a longer list, but maybe I don't. Maybe, no, I don't know what that is. Okay. Browse. I thought I had a list of names. Oh, maybe it's recipients list. Okay, yes. So there is my list of names. So I'm going to use that one. So I'm going to go through that again and just make sure that you guys are able to see. But I wanted you to see I have a list of names in here, and I'm going to go through that again. So I'm going to leave that at the bottom of my screen, and I'm going to go back to new, blank document, mailings, start a merge. I'm going to do labels. 5160. Okay. I'm going to select my list. Cancel that. Select my existing list because this is where I have, okay. In my documents, it was here, and then it was my recipients list. Okay, so I'm gonna hit okay.
Miss is still freezing.
Okay.
So it's only in Henry, Eric and Henry. That's what we see, the chart.
The chart. Okay. So I don't know. All right, let me stop recording there for a minute.